BIFF's Motivational Learning Skills program has had over 12 years of success. We can provide assistance in student operations or staff training that will improve student motivation, increasing their college and career readiness. What do our partner schools say about BIFF?
I think the BIFF program has been a lifesaver for our school. In schools, so often you have your teachers who work with students fervently around instruction, but often you don't have that extra support that you need and resources that you need for students that are not achieving at the level that you think they should and actually failing. And you know these students have the intellect, but you don't know what the next piece is for them, how to get that next piece. That's been one of our needs over the last several years at the O'Brien, and when Mr. Bracy showed up and explained the BIFF program for us, it was the perfect match. So I think it has been a very strong program in our school, particularly it being its first year in the school, in supporting students who have been failing. We've had students that have failed multiple courses and not been able to achieve, and we know that these students are exceptionally bright from their formative assessments and sometimes from their, their classroom work, but for some reason they start to fall off the cliff after a while. And he's been able to take these students singly and in groups and inspire them through having them believe in themselves, and through the various programs that he uses in terms of mapping and speed reading to give them the skill sets that they need to be successful.
So this was the first year that I worked with the BIFF program. I think I had a partnership with them, and I felt as though that the first meeting we had in the auditorium with a group of about 35 students, I think that first group was, and the entire 35 were really captivated by the presentation that Mr. Bracy gave. And I could tell it right then, once he gave that presentation, that the students were more likely to take him more seriously. Okay, this is a person who's been around, who's intriguing, who's different, and from there on, we just met with them individually. And I think it was a big success. It was a great safety net that we needed because we were able to do certain things with them that I don't think we gave them the individualization that they needed. And I think it was a good success. We went from, at one point, unfortunately, we had 62 kids graduating, and towards the end, I think we graduated 102. And so that was a nice percentage increase. So again, a good safety net.
Yeah, especially those students that I've known in the past, and so to see them at that level was truly inspiring. And I certainly would like to see more of that, and I'm impressed.
Well, you don't have to sell me on the BIFF program, because I knew of the BIFF program being at the Irving, and I knew and saw how successful the BIFF program can be. I believe that if the students learn how to take what they learn in the BIFF program and are able to utilize it not only in the different subjects that they take, but in their lives, then they would be better administrators. They would be better individuals, because all of these tests that they have to take, you have to be taking them at a quick pace. So the BIFF program teaches you how to focus, when you're reading. Okay, what's the importance of this? Okay, let me see the question. Aha, I spot the answer here. It's speed reading. So the speed reading is just excellent within the program.
So I think it's a great program. I think what probably surprised me the most from the principal's perspective was a program that could take students that are really unmotivated and motivate them to engage in school. I've seen a lot of programs, and what I've really learned about these programs, or a lot of programs tell you to do this, tell you to do that, but then there's all the other components. I think it's watching how Mr. Bracy really worked with seniors and getting them to kind of reshift their thinking around the work in a short period of time, I think was pretty impressive. I mean, I was very skeptical at first, to be quite frank, but it's a program that actually works.